Recent reports have suggested the outbreak of a deadly parasitic disease which alters the chemical makeup of the human brain, altering a person's diet, behavior, and levels of aggression. Early symptoms include a lack of appetite, while later patients showed cannibalistic desires. As of now, the World Health Organization has made no official statement. As the outbreak continues.
So,
This is the best we could find.
look, at short notice, and you didn't tell me what you did. Who are you running from?
It's not so much.
You said the police.
What I
but,
did. They were just out there running from something, and I could not tell what, but I was not going to figure out what, because I was stealing a pack of M&Ms from the local gas station, and I thought they were coming after me, but I turned the corner and after
Why are you shoplifting?
Times are tough, dude.
Okay, I'm so tough.
Mario Supreme doesn't come free.
No, it doesn't.
Draw 4.
Sir. One, you didn't give me a set of cards. Two, you gotta do that. Do you not know how to play Uno?
It's been so long.
Anyways, drawing 4. Why would you start me like that?
I don't even know who I am anymore.
Why are you being so dramatic? What color is it?
Green.
Okay, it is your turn still, by the way. Sorry, I just almost played it legally because I thought it was green. Yeah, okay, let me do that.
You can't stack draw 4s, dude.
You can stack draw 4s.
You can. I know.
Do you know how to play
can.
Uno?
No, I like playing with jumps. We do jumps. We do stacks. We do lashings.
Do you play with 0-7?
No. What is 0-7? I actually don't know what that is. I apologize. I'm not a meme lord in any sense, but recently I have been giggling my little tush off at those. Not gonna lie. Does this mean I'm off the LLC?
Give me the strength. Give me the strength of the priest in that one scene of the movie.
One prayer
It didn't
equals a
happen.
one like. Which
means
while we're thinking about it, like and subscribe.
Yeah.
You're here. Welcome. Thank you for joining us again.
To We Bury the Dead, our first movie of 2026, our first movie of season 2.
Season 2, baby.
Pretty excited.
Bigger and better than ever.
Yeah. Hope you guys like the
Very
rebrand.
excited.
It's going live with this episode.
Oh, that's what you
I
mean.
think
Yes,
day
yes, yes,
of
yes.
this episode. Maybe not live because
Yeah.
I'll probably be the one to do it.
Post it up. Yeah.
So it'll be day of before for sure.
By rebrand, I honestly thought for a sec, in my mind, I was like, oh yeah, the rebranding of getting rid of all the decor, and now there's just a single tree.
It'll build back up over the year.
This is true. Neon sign, season 3. Just you wait.
Thank you for joining us for today's episode. But I would like to set a sub goal for January. 50 subs. Share with your friends.
How close are we? 30.
Right as of the recording of this video, 36.
Hey guys, we were like at 28 last week, so
We were actually.
thanks for bringing us up. Thanks for sticking along, sharing whatever you do.
I don't even
great
know most
motivation.
of them. So yeah, it
This
is.
is fun. Right now, I'm just talking to my best friend, but like when I see the views,
I know it makes us happy. But
just got back from fart camp.
yeah, dude, there was a lot of farting.
Yeah.
I mean, there was so much fart that it covered the sky.
Just like in We Bury the Dead.
That's what I meant. Like
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was because the sky was covered in fart in the movie.
Oh yeah, what did
That's
I
what
say?
I meant.
POV me after I leave the bathroom.
Yeah.
You have to watch it to get it.
You have to watch it to get it. But there's a certain scene, certain shot where it's Anubis after the bathroom.
It says that in the credits too.
Yep.
Let's get into it.
Tier list.
What do you give it? Actually, I'll go first because I went last time, or because you went last time.
Yeah.
A plus.
A plus.
I loved this movie. Mhm,
Sorry, I love
exactly.
the way you did your tongue. So I'm going to go on a little bit of a journey because my thoughts on this movie changed drastically from the beginning to the end.
As I've heard.
I would say at the beginning, and I do stand by this.
Like
and
before watching it with just a single trailer that you'd watched? Because I know you mentioned that you were...
I watched the one trailer for inspiration for the part 1 of 52 of the season 2 skit.
Right. It's gonna be a crazy.
To
run.
which obviously you ended up doing the whole skit because I was feeling uninspired.
And even then, you saw it was just Uno.
It's the premiere.
Exactly. We gotta.
We have the plot.
Inklings. Exactly. You know as much as we do.
We do write the skits week to week to try and tie into the movie. But my rating at the beginning of the movie, I almost fell asleep quite a few times.
Really?
I'm gonna be honest. I felt like I was watching a big act 2. It didn't feel like there was an act 1 or an act 3. It just felt like there was an act 2 and a resolution. Kind of. I'll get into it.
I can see what you're saying, actually.
Yeah.
Are you just not a fan of the flashback structure?
No, I love the flashbacks. That's one of the reasons why it's B tier.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
I'm gonna give it a B tier. I started it. I think it was when we met the spoilers. When we met the military man is when it went up from a D to a C tier, and by the end of the movie, I would give it a B.
I think he
But
definitely.
it was a D tier for most of the movie, and I only fell asleep when I thought it was a D movie. So for most of it, I was sitting there just going. Really? By the way, I did work a work shift right before we went.
Me during the Predator movie.
Literally. So that did contribute to my tiredness. I don't think I would have gotten that close to falling asleep. The movie did not bore me. I think the only reason is because I was tired and because it wasn't capturing me like the second half of it did.
Right.
That I was just kind of dozing off. And I mean, I never fully fell asleep. I just caught myself every now and then. I was like, wait, that's not happening in the movie. I'm dreaming.
That's true. I did feel that it was a slow burn, but even then.
Yeah, I like slow burn.
Exactly.
That's another.
I feel like it was a perfect Y MX plus B slow burn. It wasn't like anything like this. It was just like, okay.
I mean, halfway through the movie, I thought I predicted the big twist, which never got confirmed or denied. And that's when I whispered it to you. And that was around the time I was just like, this movie is way too predictable. To which I would say now, not at all.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I was right or wrong in what I said, because they left a really good amount of mystery at the end of the movie.
I agree. I like that. Well, first off, just to go into the structure of it, sometimes it's hard for me to latch on to flashbacks as in terms of providing the exposition while we're already through the momentum of telling the story. But honestly, I thought it was pretty good.
The structure?
Yeah, for this one.
Oh, interesting. That's my biggest flaw.
The structure?
Yes.
You think it should have started with everything that was flashback at the beginning, and then we immediately
Not all of it.
Oh, okay. Explain. I'm interested.
I think because I didn't get to know these characters at all, I felt nothing when the bomb just went off, which was the start of the movie. And that's why I feel
like a needle drop or whatever, needle stop, whatever.
That's the call to action to me. And because the movie started off with the call to action, the end of Act 1, I felt like there was no setting up the stat, which I know, like, when I look at it objectively, yes, there is an Act 1 because she's going to Tasmania, right? And that is the status quo. The call to adventure is her leaving
to go
the
find
military,
her husband, right?
And going to find her husband. Like, I understand, I see where the Act 1, 2, and 3 structure is in this movie, but I think they don't. I think I talked about this in a previous episode. All three of the acts need to be very visibly distinct, and the status quo needs to change a lot every single time. That's why the whole fight at the end of Act 2, get back together at the beginning of Act 3, this is a Zootopia episode, happens a lot because that's how we ramp into Act 3.
And it's so noticeable.
Yeah. This movie, because of how little change there is in between acts, it's just...
That's a good point.
Because she's already on her adventure when she lands. She already has her goal, and she immediately starts to...
We could have even used... and this is even coming from
And again,
me,
the structure is there. It's just really blended.
And even what I'm about to say coming from someone who not necessarily disagrees, but is very content and satisfied with the structure, I could see how it would have benefited from like another 30 minutes of exposition.
I don't know if I'd say 30.
Not even that?
30 would be helpful for sure, but I would say a minimum of 10.
Okay.
And yeah, and the reason I say that is some of the flashbacks, and I did say some of the flashbacks. The flashbacks I would have liked to have started the movie were the ones of the wedding specifically. I'd be like, oh, they're married. That's cute. Maybe a little bit of their relationship, their fight, and him leaving, and her not even being able to take him to the airport. because that sets
I
up the
guess that's
mystery of like
true.
what were they going to talk about.
Yeah, I
You
wouldn't
cannot
disagree. That's
tell
fair.
us that she cheated on him at the beginning of the movie,
Right.
because that was very impactful when it's revealed.
Yes, I would agree. It was a jaw dropper.
Yeah,
That's
no,
for
I
sure.
mean we both looked at each other like POV, you're me and or Anubis.
Yeah.
So, but like that sets up the mystery. Like we get to know him a little bit, and then if you didn't watch the trailers and you had no idea what you were coming in to watch, bomb.
That is true.
And here comes my next flaw of the movie and why I was not enjoying it at first. Me when I dropped my bomb on accident. I did not like that.
I also
It
feel
felt
like
so stupid.
it also could have been like a failed weapon test.
That's what they said. Oh wait, no, yeah, they said it was an accidental weapon test firing.
Oh, did they?
I think, yeah, which to me implies failed.
Right.
But like, I don't know. I just thought that was dumb.
I also kind of
Like, I don't know how they would change it. I think how I would personally change it is have when he leaves, he's working on that experiment, and we watch it go wrong. Because then we have more attachment to the catastrophe because it's a character that we've already learned about. Change his job. This is what I'm saying. Change his job.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, do you think that changing their job would make them add to the story? Or
I think it
not?
would add to the tragedy and make the tragedy feel like a tragedy. It just felt like a post-apocalypse to me. And I didn't...
It kind of did. But I also...
This sounds really... It's because it's fiction, by the way. If this happened in real life, I would care a lot more. But, like, I didn't care. I'm going to be honest. Like, the bomb exploded, and I went, what?
I feel like...
And then they said it over the news. Accident. I went, what the fuck you mean accident?
Okay, I do agree that was silly. For me, I feel like I personally was drawn to the stakes that were set because of the fact that they were like, oh, we need more volunteers. There's that many deaths. And also, like, the first partner that Anna has being like, I can't do this. I need to go home to my gals. You know, I feel like that kind of gave me a little more insight into the story. I can see your point,
Yeah.
but you know,
I understand that. I can see why people would gravitate and enjoy that part. Just to me, it just didn't
hook you.
It did not capture me. Again, part of it is that I'm exhausted from a work shift, I'm sure, where I am actively tired of hearing about people's stupid problems that I did not ask about. Bro, I did not ask for your life story. The item you're looking for is on A35.
500,000 people, la 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 la,
Literally.
whatever. How did you feel? Okay, how did you feel about their take on like this virus, this anomaly?
Oh yeah, that was the more we learned about it, that's when in my mind, it bumped from I'd say from a D to a C. That's probably when I bumped it up the
really
first time.
liked what they did.
This is one of the
zombification.
most unique zombie viruses, I think.
I would
As
totally
it's-
agree. It develops.
I never thought I would see a human and a zombie bury dead people.
That was
That was so somber.
That was
There
literally
no music.
title card. Yes. And then the way that he waited for his own, I feel like that adds even more to after I forget his name, but after Military Man was like, they have regrets. They have something to come back for.
Yeah, unfinished business.
I feel like it shows that it's not, unfinished business can mean anything. And it's just a way to kind of drive the madness of a zombie apocalypse and all that. No, it's unfinished business, whatever that may be to the individual being that it affected.
I agree.
And I loved seeing it manifest uniquely through these different, like through the pregnant one as well.
All of the zombies are very memorable, and that's another thing I really liked.
Yeah,
There weren't hordes and hordes and hordes and hordes of zombies because most of them are dead. This movie isn't meant to feel like a post-apocalypse. There's no way this virus could possibly be a worldwide apocalypse.
right, because it was just the electromagnetic interference with the neurons. Mm-hmm.
Which is another cool thing. I think us saying virus is wrong actually, because I think
I would agree.
I think they were trying to just like the one that runs at her on the freeway. I think was just trying to like maul her to death, not
because
bite
it's violent.
it. Yeah. Whatever its unfinished business was. I mean, it was just angry, right? Like like the military guy explained.
Probably just the anomaly.
Yeah.
The effect.
Yeah. But like, yeah, no, I loved it because I was like, the entire movie. I was never under the assumption if Ava gets bit.
Yeah.
And I actually like that the only human death is done by another human.
I cannot recall. Oh,
Military
yes.
Man.
Yes. Yes.
I physically recoiled during that scene.
Oh
I mean, you saw me. I literally like hunched
Yeah.
fetal position.
Dude.
That was so
Oh my
uncomfortable to
God.
watch.
Speaking of hunch, I loved how the zombies broke up their
Dude, I
fucking
know
teeth.
they grinded it. So I even tried. I at one point I tried grinding my teeth, and I was
That hard.
and I felt the mental block preventing like my own mental block being like, "What the fuck you doing, bro?" No.
Yeah, it was
You're not
so-
copying that.
it was
but
like-
they don't have that. Like it's like they say you can bite, right? And you can bite your. Imagine if I bit my pinky off.
Yeah,
on
as
cam.
easy as it is a carrot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But like your brain is all like, no.
Which, I think it's a super cool thing. That's it's so unique. I've never encountered anything else that's like a behavioral thing for something that happens to a zombified like being. So like immediately it was
That's why
super
the teeth
cool and
grinding
unique.
was always so cool.
And it's so
Yeah.
it made me churn in my seat.
Another
and it
thing
was
that made
so
the zombies
cool.
so unique is hitting head with what was it, fire hydrant in the bus,
Yeah.
or whatever it was. Hitting head, not necessarily dead.
Yeah.
The Zombieland rule of double tap is so prevalent here
Yeah.
because
Quintuple tab.
yeah, quintuple
However
tap.
many tabs Daisy Ridley needed to put on
Yeah,
that.
Ava had to go crazy in that bus because I knew it was. You saw me go. I was
Yeah.
trying to predict it. The first jump scare, I literally predicted like a second too early.
This is true. I was there.
Yeah, were you? Or was it the dream sequence where they walked into the house and then the short fat man just ran at her and then she woke up?
Yeah,
short fat man.
so cool. And I mean, you're right. I feel like, I mean, of course there were just the zombified. No, but the zombie. You're right. The zombified beings were not far and few per se, but they each had their own purpose as opposed to being hordes and hordes and hordes, which I also really liked. It felt like they
I
were.
don't mind hordes and hordes and hordes. It's overdone at this point. But
Yeah,
but that's why I appreciated the personification of each zombie, especially with a virus as unique as this that does prey on the person more so than it just preys on the animalistic instincts of the human.
And that first one that they find,
yeah,
that like just
the
had,
one that just stared at them.
Oh my god, dude. The practical effects and the makeup of these things and like the yoga instructor at the hotel, horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. I thought that they okay.
Okay, sorry, I was waiting for the military to put me down.
Oh my god. But yeah, like,
But yeah, the yoga
that
instructor.
the first one just like
The first one blew me away the most.
absolutely. Absolutely. I've never I really adore this movie.
Yeah,
like,
I like I said, by the end of it, I really liked it. I think the first half, I was not into it. But Military Man that's pretty much when I started getting way more into it. And again, by the end of it, I bumped it up from a D to a B. So, but I just really can't forgive how just bored I was during the first
That's
half.
fair.
And again, I feel like I only watched The Journey because of how blended the structure of the story was. There's no big climax. It's a very emotional climax.
That's true.
But again, because the climax just the ending of Act 2 and the start of Act 3, in my opinion, is when she gets to the club. And that's the big emotional payoff and the big emotional climax of the movie, which is fine. It can be an emotional
The
climax.
club, the resort?
Yeah.
Oh.
I said club. I
Yeah,
meant
yeah.
resort.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, like I like the idea of not having a big like World War Z horde come at you.
Really
and
love
that was
it
cool.
It was secular. It was like at this portion of the world, and it's not a completely worldwide outbreak, and it doesn't
You're
have
gonna
the potential
love.
to be.
You're gonna love 28 years later in 2 weeks.
It felt really cool to me that there were parts like in the back of my mind, I could always think about the fact that our protagonists are going through this, but some dude in Italy is like having his morning coffee
Yeah.
and cigarette.
He doesn't
or
give
France,
a fuck about what's
whoever,
happening in
Europe.
Tasmania.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
that was
loved
good.
that.
I like that a lot. Yeah, because sometimes it's cool to just have this cornered off section, and I agree. In this movie, they utilized it really, really well.
Similar in like in another medium in video games in Dying Light. I really like that the first Dying Light. I think there's more outbreaks in the world, but like we're in Haran and it's just been
If I recall
off.
correctly, from years and years and years and years ago,
Many.
I have not touched this franchise since my probably first and second watch through of the Rad Brad's Let's Play.
Oh my god, the Rad Brad.
I wonder how Bro's doing.
Great.
Is he?
Mhm.
Good. I don't watch Let's Plays that much, if ever. So I watch M&J TV Pokemon vids. My entire recommended is Pokemon.
Nice.
But that's also, but yeah, anyways. So from what I can recall from those, the 2 times I watched those playthroughs, there are multiple outbreaks in the world. We're just focused on one, but like all of them are self-contained.
Right.
And I think 2, you know what? I'm not even going to make this claim. I was going to say 2 and the Beast take place in different outbreaks. I have no fucking clue.
Ooh, another thing I want to talk about. The sound design. Oh my god.
The sound design of your nails on my table is beautiful.
Oops.
No, it's no.
Oh, okay, good,
No.
good.
I wasn't like saying that to stop. Like I was being sincere.
Oh, okay. Oh my god. That like I kind of want to call it a main theme since the main motif no, it's definitely the main theme because it was happening so fucking often. Maybe it's Anna's theme, but like the instrument,
Anna,
the main character,
Ava.
Oops. Ava. I almost did it again.
I thought I was like wondering why you were staring at me like that. I was waiting.
It sounded so like melancholy, like the lead instrument. I don't know. I can't mimic it because it's I don't know. It's probably made in audio software, but it just felt so. It felt so like her. I felt like her performance the entire time was of someone who was just so removed. Like during the dinner scene where she just had that same expression for like almost the entirety of it. It just felt so her, and I feel like, and I'm going to talk about that scene after because I really like that scene as well. But the music, the sound design, one of the first houses we enter, we can hear the like a muffledness of the other character going up the steps. And then when we go into the house where we find the first zombie, it is dead silent.
Dude,
Nothing.
Again, it was terrifying, bro.
Dude, I was holding my breath because I didn't even
thought
want
it
to
was
hear my
going to
heartbeat.
charge her.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like, I was waiting for it to charge her,
Yes.
and the longer it took, the more scared I got.
Yes.
And the fact that I was getting scared by the fact that the zombie wasn't acting is what was very impressive about that scene and why it sticks out like a sore thumb.
Fucking cool.
Because then Clay, I just looked at it.
I didn't remember his name.
I remembered Ava, and I remembered Military Man. Clearly, I didn't remember Military Man's name because I haven't at all once referred to him that way. Oh, it's Riley. I'm going to keep calling him Military Man. But, like, yeah, when Clay walks out and he does the flare, I'm like, dude, I think this is too late. I think she's going to get murked.
Yeah.
Or at least attacked. Because it was too early in the movie to kill the lead.
Exactly.
But I did think she was going to get attacked. I was all like, we're moving too slow, guys. We need to get in there now. But it literally just went the whole time.
It just stared. I feel like, man.
And then there was the biker zombie. The biker zombie.
The stripper?
The stripper zombie that was just looking in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Like she got up and she just started looking in the mirror. Because they step over her, right? So if the entrance of the place was here, they step over her and then she gets up and actively walks over here.
It felt like those two, along with the dad zombie or zomboid, that had the RV in the later part of the film, who buried his.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Each
Daddy
of them
zombie.
felt so like they felt like they were still them, and I thought that was really cool because they've obviously exemplified through the storytelling that there are different stages of what is happening to these people.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like it was so impactful being
I
able
think
to
it
see.
also depends on what their unfinished business was.
Exactly.
And how they felt towards it. Because, like...
They felt like characters.
Yeah. That's actually such a great way to put it. They did feel like individual characters, which I feel like has never really been done, especially not to this extent in zombie media.
Oh, yeah.
And another thing, probably my own personal bias, as somebody who has watched almost every episode of The Walking Dead
Everything.
twice. The reason I say almost is because I haven't finished any of last year's content.
It's a long going show, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get around to it. Also, I kind of know what happens because I've been spoiled a bit, and it's just, I don't know. I'm not saying I'm checking out of The Walking Dead because I've spent too much time.
It's kind of like you in Fortnite.
Yeah, it's my sunk cost fallacy.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I bring up The Walking Dead, obviously, it is the world's most popular piece of zombie media ever. The Walking Dead, I think, is solely responsible for the oversaturation of zombie content. I think things like iZombie, is that what it's called? The Will Smith zombie movie? The Will Smith zombie movie.
Wait, are you? I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
I Zombie.
I Zombie. What the fuck is I Zombie?
Bro,
is
think this
I
is
Zombie
Apple
a thing?
Co. No,
I
it's
Zombie is a
iRobot.
thing.
You're
No,
thinking of
I Zombie is a
with
thing.
Will Smith.
No,
You're
it's
fucking.
It does
Oh,
not have
okay.
Will Smith. I'm just saying it's a thing.
Well, Will Smith has iRobot and I Am Legend.
I'm definitely
Two
thinking
eyes.
of iRobot when I said I Zombie. What the fuck is this show?
Happens all the time. I've never heard it happen.
Oh, it's on the CW. No wonder why. Oh, I probably saw it after like The Flash, and never that I watched it, but like I bet you a trailer or like it started or something. It was on the CW. There's 71 episodes. What the fuck?
Damn, that's a long-running show.
Adapted from iZombie. A book? It's a comic book. Okay. Anyway, okay. What the fuck? Anyways, Will Smith, I Am Legend.
I Am Zombie.
Right, like that was pretty unique. But like The Walking Dead
Right.
starts, and like we get, I mean, Zombieland at that point has done its thing, and World War Z.
There was a
comes out
long
next.
stretch of zombie shit.
Yeah, there's another zombie show on Netflix that I never tried, but people say is better than The Walking Dead. Literally, no. It's my favorite show of all time.
Where were you going with this bias?
Oh, because of all of this zombie media, it's so boring to see a zombie now.
Right.
We see
That's
zombies.
what I was going
Humanity
into.
sees zombies every fucking year because of The Walking Dead and whatever zombie movie comes out and whatever game comes out with zombies in it. And like half the time they don't do anything interesting or cool. It's just
Brains.
Yeah, exactly.
I like brain.
and yeah, I just feel like why?
I like that this one kind of, it feels like it stretched what the term zombie, and I love that they did it. They averted my expectations, because I remember seeing the trailer and being like, okay, this is another zombie movie.
Please don't say subvert expectations with a Daisy Ridley movie. I'm a Star Wars fan. Star Wars The Last Jedi was like when the subvert expectations trend was super big.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Well, it was when every movie was trying to subvert your expectations, and all the audiences went, "Dude, please stop! All these suck."
Oh, they fly now.
So when I'm thinking about Daisy Ridley, and then I hear the word subvert expectations, I think of the worst Star Wars movie.
That's fair. Okay, well then I was
Continue.
pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, there you
when
go.
I watched the trailer and was like, okay, this is just another zombie movie.
That's what I thought.
Exactly. Especially with on the bus. I love seeing what that bus scene actually
That
came
bus
to be.
scene was amazing. I thought it was 30 zombies are chasing her, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
But
From the trailer.
it ended up being so exciting.
Precisely. And I like that they just took I don't even know if it was a leap per se, because I couldn't imagine that they were like, I'm going to do my own thing. I'm not going to make this a zombie movie. But if they were like trying to stretch the encompassment of what a zombie movie is, or what is a zombie, or like some virus, whatever the hell, an altered
What is a
state.
zombie
That's a great question.
for you?
Fuck you. TLDR, I love their little guys. They're little brain dead guys.
Yeah, they're little brain dead guys.
that come back. I also, dude,
Oh, also The Flood from Halo, to add on to my earlier list of zombie media that was coming out in the early 2000s.
The Flood from Halo.
Yeah.
Oh, we were also talking about 28 whatever is later. That's also
Yeah.
like a zombie.
Those were zombie. That was zombie media. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, Halo 3 came out like 2 years before The Walking Dead. So
Halo
I
3's
was
a
just
zombie
adding to my
game?
list. No,
Oh.
The Flood is not space zombies, but they are space zombies.
Dead
That's why I
Space.
asked you what a zombie was.
Oh, that makes me think of Dead Space as well. Just
Necromorphs?
Necromorphs, yeah.
I only played the remake. It was cool.
Damn, that's a hell of a place to start.
Yeah,
Nice.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, no, dude, it's great.
But yeah, no, the zombies in this one stand out. And in a world full of all of those zombie mediums that we just talked about, it's good. It's refreshing. It makes the movie enjoyable to watch.
Yes.
Because if it didn't stand out, I would have just been like,
I'm so glad that it wasn't just another zombie movie.
yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
There was a very cool emotional journey. Especially Daisy really killed it. At first, I was really confused because I was just all like, bro, I saw you play Ray. Why are you acting so stiff?
And also,
But then it was once we got to the military man's house that I realized what Ava's character was. And I realized Daisy Ridley's performance is actually god tier.
it's so good, dude.
Yeah. Once she breaks and shows that first level of emotion, all the stiffness prior was a very obvious character choice. And also is gone.
Yes. Yes. I mean, okay, we can talk about that before.
Yeah, I would love to talk about Daisy Ridley's performance because goddamn was she the highlight of this movie. She already
Absolutely.
the thing that made her stand out to me right off the bat was again how stiff she was being, and I was like, I know you're a great actress, so I don't understand why I think you're stiff as fuck in this movie. But then when I realized that it was a very important character choice for Ava, considering all the conflicts that are going on in her head and with her husband and with her journey in general, once that stiffness is broken, I was like, she sticks out like a sore thumb in the beginning to make it so obvious how well her performance is.
And also, like, dude, all of this from a film festival movie.
I know, that was awesome.
Nuts. Like, you could have easily convinced me this was an A-list movie. But I agree with it felt like very deliberate choices, especially because it's such a contrast.
Yeah, it had Daisy Ridley in it. You could have convinced me it was an A-list movie.
Right. It's such a contrast how she acts in the present day versus how we see her act and what emotion she is able to convey in the flashbacks. Mm-hmm. Whether it's...
Oh, yeah, you know what? That was another point. Because, I was just like, why are you so stiff? Because then it'll flashback, and I was just like, bro, this is one of the most believable pairings of two people. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, something's off in this relationship.
Yeah.
To which is obviously revealed later in both flashbacks and her when she finally gets to talk to him.
And I like how this, you can see the inklings of the stiffness start when she's in the bathtub and she's just clanking her ring on it. Like,
yeah. So the stiffness exists back then too. That's such a good point. And again, like it stuck out like a sore thumb because every other actor was like performing their butts off.
Yeah.
Little did I realize, it's like the time skip from Bleach where everyone had to catch up to Ichigo. They were acting their butts off to act on her level.
Exactly. Bleach
and she
reference.
Still did better.
Anyway, Ava.
She was my favorite character. Pretty much the
I
whole
really
time.
liked Clay as well. Fuck.
I
It
like
starts
Clay.
like fucking fuck. That shit was so funny.
Dude.
I love the comedic relief that he provided.
Me too.
And he's like,
Because he was still a super serious character, but he was funny because he said some outlandish shit, but that was still very grounded in the world.
I'm here to
and
save
felt
my
very
country.
Dude,
No, I'm fucking with you. That was so funny.
Dude, that's easily my favorite part. Dude, I'm here to serve. I'm here to make sure that everything goes right. JK,
Gotcha.
let's steal this fucking
Yeah.
bike and do that thing 200 miles away.
So cool. I liked.
Your mom?
I love my mom. I like the
No,
ensemble
you
that
only
we're
like her.
provided. Okay. Yeah, she's okay. I like the ensemble that we're provided. Feel like it gave us such a good mix of flavor.
Ensemble isn't the like the main
Like the
human
main
cast?
three. Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure we were doing. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that
Just those
included
three.
zombies.
Oh yeah. No. I just mean like the push and pull.
yeah.
Like I'm glad
Like the four main humans,
Mm-hmm.
I would say. One of them only existing in flashbacks, but still.
because exactly. Because like in the first house they go to, again going to that mom who was like, I have to go hug my girls.
Yeah.
I love how she talked to Ava and Ava didn't respond and she was like, okay, I'm going upstairs. Whereas Clay was like, all right, good talk. I'm glad that he acknowledged it. I feel like it adds to those two's dynamic specifically, and it only augmented it since their dynamic, that pair is so it's a huge part of the story and it's a good plot driver. I mean, it literally gets her to where she needs to be.
Right.
To her call to action. Well, not her call to action, but where she's been trying to go the entire time.
Yeah, for sure.
So Clay was also really good, but man, when Ava snaps and she's like, stay the fuck away from me, or whatever she says. Wow.
Yeah, I agree.
The turn. And also that barn where all those fucking zombified people are.
Ooh, dude, that was... bro, Military Man's creepy.
I would love to see... I mean, I doubt there'd be a sequel.
I kind of hope there's a sequel.
Me too, dude.
Because I want to learn more.
Yes.
Okay,
I
I'm
feel
a
like
huge...
there's so much opportunity.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. We know this. Look, if there's a big enough want for it, I will stream Resident Evil 9 when it comes out.
Dude.
Y'all don't understand how crazy I am when I'm playing Resident Evil. But my favorite part of Resident Evil, which relates to this movie, is the viruses. Like that's the thing I love the most is how these motherfuckers work, and that's probably my favorite part of this movie too, which we've obviously talked about in length. But like,
For like Resident Evil,
I love this electromagnetic interference.
It's so cool.
It's such a good idea.
It's so fucking cool.
It's such a good idea.
I feel like I couldn't imagine anyone. Well, maybe it's been thought of before, and someone was like, "No," but I feel like more often than not, it's a brain-eating amoeba that takes away from this part of your brain and it leaves the blah 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 blah. But like the fact
That's
that
how the Walking Dead flare. That's how the Walking Dead zombie virus works.
yeah, but like there's electricity in your brain, and
Yeah.
that's how neurons work. And to say that something fucked it up electromagnetically, that's so cool.
That's smart. Yeah.
I'm curious. Like in Resident Evil, what do you like about them?
Like what I
Not that they're bad. I'm not saying like that's a bad fucking take, you idiot.
Fuck you.
Yeah. But like, you mean like how like there's Birkin who's like,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like I just love how these viruses, one, how they interact with each other, because like during 2, you have the T virus and the G virus running around. You have Birkin making your G adults and I like to call them G amoeba, but I think they're like G infantile or something. But I like
see.
calling them G amoebas because I think it's funny. That infect other people kind of, but the infection isn't great because they're not genetically compatible with Birkin. And we can also only imagine how something like Nemesis with the heavily mutated version of the Titan serum could react if he didn't get nuked.
Right.
Because I mean, at the end of Resident Evil 3, it took Jill with a
Oliver.
BFG, a big fucking gun that exists, and was conveniently placed. I have never been more attracted to a woman than when I watched Jill pick up that giant railgun, shove it in Nemesis's mouth, and just blow him.
Yeah, me too.
But that's what I really like about them. I just really like the what ifs for all these viruses, just how they work. Only one I hate is the C virus because it's boring as fuck.
Speaking of Resi 3 remake, rest in peace to the Clock Tower.
Rest in peace, the Clock Tower.
Gone but not forgotten.
Gone but not
Gone
forgotten.
but not fucking
I liked
forgotten. If you know, you know.
I did like 3 Make, and then I played the original 3, and now I don't like 3 Make. I like 3 Make for its graphics.
That's the only reason I like 3 Make.
That's
And
the
the
only
UI.
reason.
The
Yeah,
UI I
the
feel
UI
like
is really
improved from 2.
Yeah. I think 4 Make's the best one by far, though.
I haven't played it yet.
You should play 4 Make.
I should play it.
I don't like Resident Evil 4, the original.
That's fair, dude. That's
the hottest take. I've been like flamed alive for not liking the original 4. 4 Make is my favorite game in the series.
I can wholeheartedly see how 4 Make is better because the intent, I feel like, quick little side tangent. We're only at like 40 minutes in and we're talking about zombies today.
Yep.
What I like about the original 4 is that, it's supposed to make you feel like a badass. I mean, because then you see 5 and 6 and you're fucking punching boulders into volcanoes with Chris's
Absurdism.
massive arms. So like that's what, and from what I've only seen since I haven't played 4 Make, but that's what it does. You're supposed to feel
4
cool.
makes me feel like a badass. 4 made me feel dumb, like a mentally challenged child, because I would go walk, stop,
Turn around.
shoot, turn, walk, and then
Tank
while the
controls are
QT
just
tank controls are just not it.
no,
Not
especially not for a third-person action game.
and that's just why I just couldn't get into 4 Make or
4
into 4.
Yeah.
I mean, I played through all of them, so hate me if you will. I don't care. I didn't grow up with it, so I don't have the
Post in a
nostalgia-
comment.
nostalgia.
Do you prefer Resi 4 or Resi 4 Make?
It's
Let us know.
Usually 4. People like 4 more than 4 Make, I think.
I feel like I haven't played 4 Make, and when I play it, I'm gonna like it more because it's just an expansion of what was already, for 2005. Great.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you
I'm
said,
sure if I played it when I was 2 years old, I was born in 2003.
oh, I was like, what the fuck?
If I played it when I was 2 years old, maybe maybe not. I would not have been conscious. I don't think I attained consciousness till three.
The third year of Garver.
The third Garv. Garv 3.0.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think I would have liked it a lot more if I played it growing up rather than for the first time during COVID.
But viruses, they can be unique, and it's very nice when creatives take the liberty to do so.
And that's why I play Resident Evil all the time, and I replay them constantly because I'll probably rewatch this movie a couple times, and maybe I
will procure this movie for sure.
Yeah.
I love this. I
It's
want to
really
watch
good,
it. Yeah.
I would like to watch it again under the context of I know what's going to happen, because that might make me enjoy the first half more.
Fair enough.
I usually do watch movies twice for that reason.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because if I'm not enjoying it the first time, sometimes a rewatch allows
I
me
guess
to look at
that's
it
fair.
more objectively.
Me with Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Exactly.
I hated
you
it when
did
I
not
first
like
watched it.
Oppenheimer.
Nope.
I remember when I come back from vacation for my one day, and I'm like, dude, did you see Oppenheimer? And you were like, like you did not like that movie. But then like one day you just walk up to me and you're just like, yeah, Oppenheimer's great. And I look at you and I'm like, what?
Oh my god,
What
that's
do you
literally.
mean? I think we were at Ben's when you told me
Bro,
this, and I was-
that's literally. I hate Spider. I love Spider. See, actually, no, that's fair. Because when I think about how many times I've watched Puss in Boots 2: The Last Wish, 31 times.
God damn it. I need to catch up.
I watched it the other.
Marathon at my place
It's the same movie for 9 hours.
for 9.
We're just watching it over and over.
No. For 5 weeks.
Oh my god.
You're not leaving.
Oh my god. You turn off the lights.
Push my boots in your ass. Oh my god.
I hope that wasn't visible. I snorted so much that I felt a little pew.
Oh. I was all like, what's happening? Is he coming online?
Doing a lawn.
Oh, that was another thing that I really
Doing a
hated.
bump.
I hated the terminology of they come back online sometimes. Like I was making fun of that the whole time. I was
You were
just like,
giggling up a storm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the Aussie terms that you hear throughout the
Yeah,
film.
I knew it. I was like, this is classified as a horror movie, isn't it? Horror movies make me laugh more often than they scare me, which is something that this movie did well because I was actually scared quite a few times.
Yeah.
I like thrillers a lot more than I like horror movies because thrillers are just way better. And horror thrillers, if done right, Get Out, can be phenomenal. I wouldn't say this movie is phenomenal, but I would say it was really, really good.
Yes.
And the horror thriller was a great aspect to that. But there is still that first half, that horror. And there were times where I was just giggling because horror is not my genre.
Right. Fair.
Yeah. I like Resident Evil, maybe in my top 3 gaming franchise of all time. It's my third, actually. Might be my second. I don't know. I'm not going to talk about this here. But like horror as a genre is not my thing. That's why the
Can't
horror
relate.
that I do like, I consider the best of the best because it's the only horror that has made me feel what the genre is supposed to make me feel. I remember when I watched It Chapter 2, and I didn't see It Chapter 1. I'm not gonna watch It Chapter 1. I'm not gonna watch It Welcome to Derry. I'm not gonna watch the original It. I think I did watch the original It at a Halloween party in high school. I don't care. But I remember watching It Chapter 2 with some friends, and dog, I'm if you were in that theater with me, I am sorry. I could not stop laughing.
Oh wow.
It's bad. I think It Chapter 2 is an awful movie, by the way. It's part of the reason why I never went back to watch anything else from this franchise and why I don't give a fuck about It Welcome to Derry.
Fair enough.
Like, bro, I keep getting recommendations for it and I'm like, leave me alone. Like, the more I see the more I want to review bomb it. But I'm not going to do that because I hate when the shit I like gets review bombed. But I want to. The inkling is there to be chaotic. But like the point I'm trying to make is like horror is a hard genre for me to begin with. So the fact that this movie did turn me around in the part where I was already supposed to be well invested and definitely wasn't, I would say it's very, very impressive. It's a testament of the actors' performances, as to the writing, as to how just interesting the little island world they've created. But yeah, no, like, because It Chapter 2 is one of the worst comedies I've ever fucking seen.
I like that you mentioned that.
Megan and Megan 2.0, some of the best comedies I've ever fucking seen.
Sharknado.
I like that you mentioned that I've heard discourse of the comparison to the genre of comparing horror to comedy. And it's funny that you say that horror isn't yours because I love horror movies. Even when they're bad, I'm like, I love to watch them to see how they're bad. And I often find myself leaning more towards horror than I do comedies, even though, and this is a discourse that I've heard, that they share very similar elements where there's a setup and then there's a punchline, which I feel like can correlate with a
setup and a kill.
Yeah, exactly. A jump scare or something.
Yeah.
And I like that this one...
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, has a lot of those setup kills, and I laugh at most of them.
Right, exactly, because they're
actually all
they're
of them.
terrible because they're so predictable.
Yeah.
I liked that this one, and I mean, you disagree. You felt like you could predict certain things, right? Like, what did you predict that came right, and what did you predict that came wrong? Because I feel like I was at every corner.
Every
being
jump scare I predicted came true. The thing that I predicted incorrectly, which could still, this is why I want a sequel, by the way. So this is perfect.
I would love a sequel.
What I thought was the reason the military was collecting the bodies and then killing immediately is they knew that it's only a matter of time before all of them wake up. I think that is false. I don't think all of them will wake up because I do think there are people that die without regret, I think.
Yeah. If that does happen to be like the actual reason that the ones that do come back do.
I think it is, considering at first I was just like, okay, that's silly. Not silly. Silly was not. I was like, ooh, that's unique. I hope that's true. I shouldn't say silly. Silly was definitely not the word that I thought. It was daddy zombie.
It was different.
It was daddy zombie that convinced me that it's unfinished business because he's the only one that came back. And I would hate if I was daddy zombie to go to the afterlife and then I just watch my entire family leave the afterlife because they had to re-enter their husks to finish their unfinished business. And I'm like, but I buried y'all.
Yeah, it does feel like this one has a good enough conclusion.
Unfinished business was to care for his family.
Right.
And
the last
considering
provision.
they were dead, that was how he cared for his family, was to bury the dead.
Right. And
that was poetic. That's why I love that scene a lot.
In my head, I wojacked because I was like, they're doing the thing.
They're burying
the dead. Exactly.
I was waiting for someone to say it.
Yeah.
But, so I guess it's probably false. I would say like 90% chance it's false.
And I feel like
and that's why I say that prediction did not come true.
I feel like where this movie stands as well, it's like it's conclusive.
Yeah. It's definitely conclusive.
Unfortunately.
I feel like a sequel would have to delve more into the anomaly.
Or perhaps even the politics.
Oh yeah, that too. Like, why the fuck was the United States
that I
testing
don't
weapons
understand.
in Tasmania?
Yeah.
That's part of the reason why I was so disconnected.
I also was immediately slightly disconnected.
Yeah, because I was just all like, you didn't tell me what the fuck is going on, and it just happened, and then all the military was just all like, have a nice day, whenever they're asked questions. And I was just all like, okay, I get it. It's the beginning of the movie. You don't want to release all your answers, but like give us a little inkling, a little hint.
Yeah.
Not a have a nice day.
It would lead me to believe that there would be some sort of political conflict between the two nations.
I think that's why I predicted the military, because I think that's what. Well, I guess there wouldn't be a political conflict between the two nations because they're all dead.
And I feel like it would have been just as easy to have been like, oh, yeah, we fucked up an experiment, so we're gonna go cover it up.
Yeah,
but nah.
I guess it's really hard to when an entire country is just gone. POV, me on my flight to Tasmania, I fucking land, there's no one else in the airport, and a military guy just shoots me.
Oh my god.
You gotta cover it up. No
Welcome to
witnesses.
Tasmania.
POV, me playing GTA 5. No witnesses. 5 stars.
Another thing I wanted to talk about, there were some shots.
Before we do that, I would like to do one of the off-topic, because we kind of talked about it already, one of the off-topic segments that I have.
Sure.
Because we were talking about horror movies, and I would like you to name either your top 3 best or your top 3 worst. I'm doing my top 3 worst because my top 3 best are 2 of them are Megan. So, actually, I'll do my top 3 best right now: Megan 2.0, and Halloween 2018.
Best ones?
Yeah,
Nice.
I love Megan and Megan 2.0.
Genuinely? I've never seen.
They're
either
so
of them.
bad.
Oh.
They're so bad. They're awful movies. They
Yeah,
circle
I
around to
don't doubt
being
it.
some of my favorite movies. They're hell. They're so awful. Both of them experienced fully sober.
I would say that's
Halloween
crazy.
2018 is the first ever horror movie to ever scare me.
I would say for me,
Except for The Exorcist when I was a child. That gave me nightmares.
number 1, for a while it's been my favorite horror movie. It's like a slasher. It's called Hellfest. It's basically if you went to
That
Not
is-
Scary Farm,
Gotta do movie.
and then there were
Not Fart
actually
Camp?
if you went to Fart Camp, and then there were people actually killing you, and everyone was just
I like
like,
the
"Oh, it's just
poster.
part of the gag." But no, it's a great movie. I highly recommend it.
Poster's really cool. I like this one specifically on the IMDb because the one on the Wikipedia isn't as cool, but the one on the IMDb is like the carnival, and then like the killer, I'm assuming, is mouth and then like fangs above the title.
No, that
Like,
movie's great.
It's so cool.
And then number 2, honestly, number 2, I would say, because I mean, I've seen a lot of horror movies. I don't think they're good per se. No. This one, We Buried the Dead.
Okay, hell
I
yeah.
loved it a lot. And then
I think if Megan and Megan 2.0 weren't like just guilty pleasures of mine, then this one would make top 3.
right.
Not counting those 2, I also think I would place it number 2. So I guess it's my number 4. But
And then number 3, I'd say the original Nightmare on Elm Street.
I thought you were about to say Nightmare Before Christmas again, and I was going to be like, what?
It's my favorite horror movie. Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, that was another one I just kept laughing at. Now my worst ones. So I have so many to choose from. Like these are movies I genuinely like. Yeah, I think
Velocipaster.
No. Anyways, Halloween Ends. I was tempted to put Halloween Kills, but Halloween Ends is worse, so I'm gonna put Halloween Ends as my
I haven't seen it.
third worst Halloween film. Or Halloween horror film. I fucking hate that movie. This is the final climactic showdown between Laurie Strode and Michael Myers. Here's this kid named Corey. I don't care. Like I'm not even laughing. Like at least with my least favorite horror movie of all time, I laughed at it the whole time, so I got some form of enjoyment. What am I watching? Him is my second worst.
No.
Mind you, while I do think Him is a worse movie than my worst horror movie, I think my worst horror movie is lower on the list, or worse, simply because of my experience with it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like,
fair.
Yeah, I still think Him is the worst movie I've ever seen in my entire life. But it's the only reason it's not as bad of a horror movie is because there were a couple moments where I was into the horror, I guess. My least favorite one, I already talked about it a little bit, so we can get back to We Bury the Dead, but It Chapter 2, I genuinely think that movie is so fucking bad.
When I see clips from it, I think of the Jonkler. Why so serious?
Why so serious?
Y'all know about that? Y'all know about beatboxing Joker? Oh my god.
Like, hey, it, or whatever the fuck Bill Hader says. Like,
And then just
boom. I literally
this
is why I
so
apologize
silly.
to anyone I was in the theater with, and why I did not go watch horror movies for a really long time after, because I felt so bad. People were genuinely afraid of that in my theater. I heard gasps, and you can hear me in the corner of the room where it will echo the most.
Oh, all the sound will travel.
I couldn't stop laughing.
Oh my God.
The entire final battle.
It was a silly little thing.
And I would like to point out that this isn't the same type of laughter of Megan and Megan 2.0. This is laughably bad. Like what I am watching, what I am currently experiencing, I can't stop laughing because of how bad it is. And yeah, I hate it. I don't like it. Chapter 2. I do think I'm not gonna hate on any of the performances of that movie, but I do hate the overall movie. It was one of my least favorite theater experiences of all time. But yeah, I just wanted. I had that written down. I wanted to see what your favorite and least favorite horror movies were. Considering
I'll get
we
back
haven't
to you someday on the least favorites. That's
Oh
for sure.
yeah, okay. Because yeah, we haven't done a horror movie yet. Crazy
First
how
one of the
a
year.
horror first one ever, idiot,
What did I say?
of the year.
Oh,
I'm just trolling you.
first one ever as well.
I'm adding, but also making you seem wrong.
Technically, you can think of the horrors of puberty. I guess we didn't. We didn't. Well,
Yes, bro. Yeah, okay. We talked about our puberty experience on this pod.
well,
the lost episode.
I was in Garver's suicide instead of Squidward suicide. I was insinuating Inside Out too, but that wasn't even for the pod. It's neither here nor there.
Oh, I see.
With Thought
Yeah.
Daughter Island,
Thought Daughter Island.
I'm never gonna let it die.
It shouldn't die. It's part of Blockbuster Banter's personality.
It sure is.
One day when we come back online.
Oh my god.
I don't. But yeah, We Bury the Dead was definitely, not counting Megan and Megan 2.0 because those are just so ironic. Yeah, it was definitely a top 3 horror movie experience for me because it's just not my genre. Hilariously, that the first one we cover is not going straight into D tier. Well, neither did Black Phone 2. Him would have gotten an instant F. Actually,
Right.
We don't even have an F tier.
Right.
We stop at D.
It's fart.
I think
F for fart tier.
F for fart. I think F is reserved for like our S tier, which if you didn't notice, we wiped our A through D tier, and we're keeping our S tiers.
New year, new us.
Yeah, new year, new us. However, I think should a movie that's in S tier get removed from S tier, it's also removed from the tier list. Like it doesn't go down
Right.
to A.
Precisely.
Because I mean, yeah, we know it's A now, but we don't need to leave it there for the rest of the year. New season, new tier list.
There's one more thing that I wanted to talk about before we get to our outro segments.
Oh, I'm not. I have more.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
There were 2 shots that I just absolutely adore.
Oh, I don't have more.
Oh my God, were you gonna talk about the same thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways, continue.
The first one is when it's after the first little montage of them going through all the houses, and then they have that telephone pole or like that power line tower. They're on either side of it, and then the shot feels so huge. The shot feels so big. And then the next one that I like is when they're looking over the ocean because it's even bigger.
Those are the 2 shots.
Dude.
You were like, so the 2 shots, and I went, fuck yeah, it's over.
Dude.
I was like, it's Jover.
Those were so beautiful. Because that's a fun game I've started playing with myself. Whoa, pause. Resume. Is that trying to find my favorite shots from every movie that I watch? Be like, yep, there it is. And those 2 just, wow.
Yeah, I agree. Those were my 2 favorite shots. In the movie
Yeah.
too. There is one more thing. I want to touch a little bit more about the military guy's house.
Mm-hmm.
Just a tad bit more. Or sorry, about not the house. About Clay and the military guy. I'm curious how you thought Clay escaped because they didn't say anything.
Oh,
Like because you're like, so how'd you get away from
I
him?
feel
And
like-
she was like, you first. And
I
then
feel
they
like
cutscene.
Military Man just let him go because he was like, oh, this is just some dude. I'm not interested in him. And
Well, but he did spend hours looking for him.
I guess that's
That
I
was
don't
my
know.
next question. Why did you think Military Man spent that long looking for him?
Here's
Like,
the thing.
What was he gonna do? Go rat him out to the rest of the military?
Here's the thing. I don't trust Military Man. I don't trust what he has to say. When he came on screen, I didn't trust him. There was something off about him. So I honestly don't know if the information that I received from him precisely that was presented as secondary information as opposed to what we saw as primary information that was actively what he did on screen.
So you think like bro went and smoked a joint for 2 hours?
I don't know what he could have done, but I don't trust.
I think he smoked a joint. I don't know why
Probably
it took him 2 hours.
he did smoke at the home as well.
Yeah.
I would imagine he was completely uninterested in Clay. I feel like if he had the idea to have Ava dress as his wife when they were in the home, he would have had it when he first laid eyes on her.
Oh, I think that's when he had it. Yeah.
Precisely.
For sure.
So I feel like Clay just completely out of the question for him, and he was like,
Here's what I think.
"No,
Thanks. What I thought, what I have headcanoned, is that Military Man's idea was to continue his like weird testing to see if it's transmutable. I think he was gonna keep Clay because he implies that he also got away. So at least
right.
he implies, he doesn't directly say it. So there's very much a chance Military Man just let him go. I think that Military Man wanted to put Clay in the shed and see if biting would transmit the thing. Because truthfully, we don't know. We
Right.
never saw anyone get bit,
Mm-hmm.
which was another cool, unique thing. But
Yeah.
we never saw anyone get bit, and I think because he was experimenting and trying to learn what he could about these beings.
He could have very well used Clay as a guinea pig.
I think this world is very opposite from The Walking Dead, where The Walking Dead, they didn't have any zombie media, and that's part of the reason why it fell. Because, bro, the Pentagon has zombie apocalypse defense plans for chicken voodoo zombies. I am not going to go further than that. You can look it up.
IRL?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not joking.
I
wish
believe
I
you.
was.
Yeah.
Tax dollars.
But they can't do their audits
Yeah, no.
for the last 4 years.
Oh yeah, so I think he would have taken the experiments one step further because I imagine this world has zombie media, which is why they're not necessarily too shocked at the dead coming back.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna be real. If you told me cordyceps had evolved to start doing The Last of Us, I'd start making noise till a clicker killed me, but I wouldn't necessarily be surprised.
Right.
You know, because it's like I've lived my entire life with the idea of zombies.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when Apple released their fucking Vision Quest 2, no one cared. Because one, we had the Oculus, and two, it was technology catching up with the human imagination, not the other way around.
Right.
If zombies ever occur, which I know bugs can zombify, which is probably, I wonder if that's where The idea for zombie originally came from. But so I would imagine zombie media exists in this world, due to how not shocked at all they were at coming back online.
Right.
The dead people were. Also, I mean, besides the military man, and bus guy, like, there's like zero sympathy for kills.
Right.
Because
They're just knocking these fools.
exactly. Except for and Daddy Zombie, he was mercy killed. There was sympathy there.
This is true.
I think he was mercy killed because his purpose had been fulfilled. But anyways, that's what I think happened in terms of like what I thought Military Man was gonna do. Nothing is also an option, and I definitely see nothing. Like I said, I am headcanoning this.
Right.
There is no information presented to me that this is at all what would occur. But sometimes it's fun to play with a headcanon.
Of course.
And I think he just ran. Honestly, I didn't. I think he just.
I think that too.
yeah.
I think he ran and he was like, "Oh, okay."
Probably a bullet or two got fired. Actually, no. Yeah, I would say a bullet or two got fired because Ava was busy sleeping, and we were following her at the time, so she probably didn't hear it. And then I do actually think he looked for 2 hours and then gave up.
I could also see that.
Yeah. That's all. That's all I had.
Yeah. Nice. Shall we get into it?
Blockbuster banter.
Smash or
pass.
We have a small cast to go through.
Zombie number 1.
Okay. Pass?
Yeah, pass. I couldn't. That was a joke, bro. The entire time we just be going.
Oh my god. Oh.
Like I couldn't do that, man.
Yeah.
Like I'd shit my pants.
Are we doing just the 3?
Oh, I'm gonna do. I have a few ideas.
Okay.
Smash or pass. Sorry, zombie number 1 made me laugh. I'm gonna call him the lumberjack zombie. When we meet the
Pass.
when we meet military man.
Pass.
But he's got like a flabby ankle.
I hope you enjoy that flabby ankle.
I didn't say smash.
You should let me know how it goes.
I didn't say smash.
Okay. You're trying to gaslight me into smashing a zombie so you can be like, freak.
Yes.
Nope, not gonna work.
But flabby ankle, dude. Come on.
Not flabby ankle, not toy chica.
Bro, that was a season ago. Let it go.
Fuck off.
No, I'm gonna get my fuck on. Pass.
Oh, I'm gonna get my fuck on. Nice. Who's next?
Thanks. Stripper zombie.
Pass.
Bro, but imagine her grinding her teeth on your ding-a-ling.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay, pass. I imagined it. It was painful.
I imagine just her grinding her teeth in general being like, ah.
I'm gonna get you to fuck a zombie by the end of the night.
Sure.
Bust a zombie.
Pass.
You said sure. I thought I had you.
P.
Keep
Ass. Who's next?
Pregnant zombie.
Oh my god. Wow.
He likes some pregnant.
Oh my god. Pass. I hope
Pass.
I hope you burn in hell for what you've done today. Oh my god.
I hope I burn in heaven. I want God to put me on display as a reminder of what happens when you act like me with golden fire.
And this is Heaven's Garver. We don't ask about Garver.
Exactly.
Who's next?
I'm running out of zombies, which is the problem.
Thank fuck.
So you want to fuck one? Because you said thank fuck.
No.
I know you're gonna fuck someone from this movie, because I am too. Smash or pass? Oh yeah, this is a good one. The crawler that we saw.
Pass.
Come on,
With its guts out?
Yeah, they're stringing behind, dude.
Uh-huh.
Imagine if he could like snake it. Never mind, I'm pass. I was gonna say snake it around your leg, and I was like, that's too freaky.
That's too freaky, but not a pregnant zombie.
I said pass on the pregnant zombie.
Okay.
I also haven't passed a zombie. I just want you to fuck a zombie. Have you ever considered that I want to be in your cuck chair?
That's why it has your butt mold.
Fuck, he knows.
Blame him if he just did a Plants vs. Zombie. Or just from different
Smash
media.
or pass Conehead.
Okay. Who's next? Who's Conehead?
From Plants vs. Zombies.
No idea. Bat mitzvah +1.
Bar mitzvah?
Bat mitzvah
Oh,
plus
Bat's
one.
Okay. Pass. Zombified Marty Supreme.
Oh my god. Pass.
Fuck. Thought I had you.
Yeah, you thought you did, fucker.
Would you still fuck me if I was a zombie?
What is happening? I don't understand. I need to be you/Peter explains the joke. I'm kidding.
Okay.
I don't. I know exactly what's happening.
You're delirious and you're attracted to decaying meat.
Let's see. Smash Clay.
No, that's not what I asked.
How many zombies are you gonna pull out
This
of your
is the
ass?
last one.
Okay.
That was it. I already said. Would you fuck me if I was, or would you still fuck me if I was a zombie?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah!
I'll make
I got
sure
him
you-
to fuck a zombie.
I'll keep your plump cheeks warm long enough.
Anyways, pass. I'm a zombie. I'm not fucking myself.
Okay, all high and mighty. Bitch.
Fucking spoilers or spoiled it already, but Smasher pass Clay.
Smash.
Smash. He's hot.
Yeah.
Smasher pass Mitch, Ava's wife, Ava's husband. She's a lesbian.
Pass. Cheater.
Says being Lex. Yeah, also pass. Smasher pass military man.
Pass.
Kill. He's way too freaky.
Wait, I have a new idea. Push in front of a bus.
Oh yeah, that's a beautiful one. Yeah, no, military man scares me. He was actually scarier than any zombie.
Yeah, he
in
was
the movie,
terrifying.
which I loved. Smash or pass Ava?
Pass. Cheater.
Cheater, yeah, okay. I thought you were gonna smash Ava,
Nope.
but then you said cheater, and that's why I went. 'Cause I was
Morals.
yeah. Exceptions or pass? Because I'm also on the fence. I've been on the fence because since I found out she cheated. I didn't decide what was what. Odds are fuck. Evens are pass.
Smash.
Smash.
That's a smash, ladies and gentlemen.
Pass. Cheater.
Nice.
I didn't like it. It didn't feel right. So pass.
Fair enough. Well, we finally got through that fucking roster.
It was a weird roster. I didn't know I was in the movie.
A plump, supple butt zombie, huh?
My butt is pretty big.
And supple. Tune in next week for which?
Primate.
I'm so excited for that. You know,
Really?
you know I'm gonna watch that shit off of a 20. Off of 20
Off of 20?
milligrams
Oh.
of cannabinoids.
I'm not going to get high with you, but that's okay.
I'm so excited. I feel like
Dude,
it's gonna be
it's like-
insane.
it's like, because you loved Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
I did too. And this just looks like Evil Planet of the Apes.
It feels like it's gonna be so bad. So bad, it's so good.
Oh, this one I would I don't recognize any of the cast. Smash or pass Daisy Ridley?
What? Smash.
Okay, cool. Me too. Smash. That's why I was considering. Anyways, sorry. Yeah, no, like this one I thought less of than We Bury the Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like so where I had zero expectations with We Bury the Dead. I have
I expect this to be bad.
yeah. It's like my review of War of the Worlds. Had expectations below the floor, failed to meet those.
Yeah.
That's how I'm expecting this movie to go.
Yeah. Exactly. Remember to like and subscribe.
Share this with everyone. Please help us reach our subscriber goal of 50.
If you were
By the end of the
here
month.
the entire time, thanks for sticking around. Big ol' kiss from me. Mwah.
And me. Mine was a small, supple kiss, though.
For how
On the
petite
cheek.
and fuckable he is.
I'm very petite. Very fuckable. Bye-bye. Bitch, I could have beat you, too. At a winning hand.
Your fart has beads in it? Second day of 2026, and we're referencing Bleach, God bless our troops, and God bless America.
Glow? He's pregnant.